Well, good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream, and today is April the 10th. And I just wanted to touch bases with everyone and let you know how I'm doing with my health. Many of you know that I was diagnosed with cancer June, in June of 2024, and I have been undergoing chemotherapy and various other treatments for the cancer. I am currently doing my radiation. I've already had the surgery. So I had to heal for 1 month after the surgery before I started radiation. So I started radiation around March 18th. And I have been doing that every work day, every Monday through Friday. I've been going for radiation. And I did get some good news yesterday from my radiologist. He indicated that I would be able to finish radiation on next Tuesday. And so I'm very excited about that because I have really been dragging myself to treatment. Something I knew it would be difficult. I did. I knew going every day would just really wear me down. And it has done that. And so I'm exhausted most of the time, pushing myself to exercise, pushing myself to do the podcast, pushing myself to stay connected and host my home group on Mondays. And I just recently rejoined the online international meeting as a host. I will complete retraining on Saturday so that I can begin taking some of the shifts. We are quite desperate in that particular meeting for host. And so what we do sometimes when there isn't anyone available, because that particular meeting, as you recall, it runs 24/7. And we just celebrated in April, we celebrated not April, in the month of March, rather, we celebrated our 5th year of continuous running the meeting 24/7, 365. But we are desperate for more hosts. And so if you have a year clean and you have experience with Zoom, go into that meeting and find the online training link and let them know that you would like to train and you would learn how to train for that particular meeting and be a part of this international community. I've made so many wonderful friends. I have so many friends over in the UK. I have friends in Nigeria, over there in Africa. I have friends from, it's also Africa, Morocco. I have so many wonderful friends from South Africa. It's really been nice making friends from all over the world in the recovery community, right? It's something about the therapeutic value of one addict helping another with being without parallel. And so, in my most dark moments, in my most desperate moments, it's you guys that I turn to because there's going to be what we would call those unhealthy thoughts, unhealthy expressions. You know what I mean, right? And so, in those moments, I trust you the most because you judge me the least. And that is what keeps me coming back. And I think that's what keeps all of us coming back. You know, that face that we present out there in society, that productive member of society, that personality, that individual, that character, right? Unless you're actually working in the field of recovery, in the field of addiction, unless you're a recovery coach for hire, um, or you run a treatment center, or you have your credentials in regards to dealing with individuals that have substance use disorder. Unless you're actually in the field, you may not be able to just let your hair down at your job because, right, you need to keep it. And they have a persona that they expect for you to present. So when we are not able to necessarily keep up that part of our refined personality, we find that we need a place to run to. And I have found for over 31 and a half years, working on 32, August 28th of 2025 will be 32 years for me. I have been working on being able to continue, right? Not working on, I have been able to continue to come to the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous and turn to you guys so that when I'm out there, I'm not making a fool of myself, right? I come here, I get centered, and as I become centered, I get the confidence that I have had that character defect temporarily sometimes, but I get the confidence that it's been removed from me. Right now, I'm talking about the sixth and the seventh step that has been removed from me. And I can confidently go back into this society that I'm a productive member of and present them what I indicated, whatever the contract said that I would do, whatever I agreed to. I'm integral now, right? Isn't that a beautiful thing? That I actually have a place where I can come shower, right? Shower and wash off everything that's not clean in regards to recovery, right? And go out there refreshed and able to present what it is I agreed to do. You know, there's really only one other place I can think of that I'd rather be. And right now, I can't think of any other place that I'd rather be right now than Narcotics Anonymous because I'm dealing with this cancer. And yes, the cancer has been removed from my body, right? Let me give you that good news. The cancer was reduced through chemotherapy down to 35% its size. It is still quite sizable. So at 35%, we went into surgery and we cut a perimeter around the tumor. I lost a lot of skin, so there had to be some surgery to meld the skin that was left together. And so that left a deformed look, right? I'm thinking about reconstructive surgery. I'm talking about breast surgery, guys. And so I'm thinking about reconstructive surgery, but I'm not sure yet, right? Because there's been so much of my self-esteem, self-confidence, self-worth. So much of my physical body has been invaded upon, and it has affected me mentally. It's affected me emotionally. It's affected me spiritually. It's affected me deeply financially. It's devastated me financially. And so I'm not sure that I'm in the mind frame. I may be next year, but I'm not sure right now that I want to undergo anything else that has anything to do with surgery or anything to do with doctors. The last surgery that I want to have in relationship to this cancer is for them to take the port out of my chest. And I don't, right now, I feel like the port can stay till the day I die because I really do not want to be touched, cut on. I mean, when I look at myself in the mirror, I have this completely different person. Period. I mean, I'm not even talking about my beautiful hair that I lost, right? And people say, oh, it's not about the hair, it's about the person inside. Well, you lose your hair to cancer and you tell me what you wake up feeling like. Yes, of course, I know I'm living and I'm going to be able to survive this, but I can't diminish the effect that it has on a person mentally because I know what it's done to me. And so I just don't want to undergo another surgery. Although every step that we take right now is to ensure that the cancer doesn't come back. period. Not anytime soon. They always say, well, your 5 year survival rate. I intend to have way beyond that. I'm not even thinking about that 5 year mark. I'm going to do all of my follow ups that I need to do, right? And I am going to have longevity and I'm going to be restored, right? Because the second step talks about you came to believe that we could be restored to sanity. I believe that my sanity will be restored to me. This effect that this cancer has had on me is short lived. I'm telling you, it's short lived. And the closer I get to next Tuesday, the less time or the less control it has over me. You see, I'm speaking to you finally about the cancer. I know in the beginning I did a podcast about it, but right now I am speaking directly to you about where I am at with this cancer because I believe that you come here every day. We have 990 subscribers. That's quite a few people, but we have very few that actually return every day and listen to the podcast. We have very few that actually listen to the podcast that give me a like or a thumbs up. And even fewer individuals actually leave comments because even though this week I haven't been able to go in and respond to comments, I want to remind you that that's my intention. And so if you can put your notifications on or you have your settings set so that when there's a response to your comment, you can read it, give me some feedback because I have yet to see any comment that I've made in response to your comments have a feedback. And so in some of those, I'm asking you very particular questions about what you've said. Because some of you, when you write your comments, you are actually dealing with something in your here and now. And when I see it, I'm trying to give you my best response. With the application of the 12 steps and the 12 traditions and those spiritual principles that we derive from them, right? I'm trying to give you the best that I have. And so when I respond to you, sometimes I'm looking for you to come back. And so because I'm not very familiar with the platform of YouTube and how those comment fields actually work, I'm expecting for you to go back at the end of the week and maybe look at your comment and see if I've responded to you. If it's nothing more than a heart or thumbs up to my response, I'd appreciate it because I'm trying to figure this system out and make it work for us. Now, there's some things coming on the rise. Well, let me finish the cancer conversation. Okay, so I've already told you that next week, Tuesday, I'm going to finish the radiation. Now, when I'm done with the radiation, the very next day, I'm going to see my oncologist. And he is a very intense, thorough man, and I love him. I trust him with my life. And he has already designated that I will begin chemotherapy again. When he first told me that, I was devastated. Now that I understand what he's talking about, I am a little less, a little less devastated, but still not excited about the next phase. The next phase of my cancer treatment is oral chemotherapy. And so I will be taking 3 pills in the morning and 3 pills in the evening. And then I will do that. Listen, guys, I will do that for 6 months. Yeah, that part. I have to take a sip of this black coffee. Yeah. So for 6 months, I'm going to be doing oral chemotherapy. And I would believe it's going to take a couple weeks for me to figure out how my body responds. And so I'm hoping with my body's response, I will be able to get back to using my counseling license, being able to actually work and have income coming in and providing for my family the way that we need to. As you know, my actual home was affected by a tornado in the month of May. of last year. And we are just now getting to the point where the floors are being completed. I think I have one bedroom and a half of a bedroom that needs to be completed with the hardwood floors. And that's going to help me tremendously because just breathing in dust and just all of that stuff that comes with old carpeting is just not healthy for me. And so I will be able to return to my 5-bedroom home. I say that because I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment that is it's a luxurious apartment. It's very beautiful, but it is very small in comparison to, a 5-bedroom home where we have 2 rooms on the bottom floor, 3 on the top, and lots of space in the backyard and lots of space in the house to get lost in, compared to a 2-bedroom apartment where everything is on the same floor. Everyone is passing each other in the hallway. Everyone is in doing circles in the kitchen, trying not to bump behinds because someone's cooking, someone's washing dishes, someone's trying to get in the fridge. And, it's an open space. So right from the kitchen, you can see, the living room and the television and the patio. No, that is just not. I think maybe if I was single, I might like something like that, but I just don't consider it productive for me. My husband has been at the house most of the time with a dog, a puppy that was gifted to us that is quite um, a lot of work and could not stay in the apartment with me. And so he's been over at the house working on it and then taking care of this basically a rehomed dog that he bonds really well with. And so for someone that didn't want me to have puppies or dogs for 15 years, that's a big statement. And I'm here in the apartment with the 2 boys. They actually go back and forth, but I'm here mostly in the apartment with the 2 boys and my mother. My bedroom is actually the size of half of the whole apartment. And so it was really nice because I came here and was able to make sure that any family member that wanted to visit me would have space to sleep. And so my mother has been with me since the surgery and helping me keep my new puppy. My new puppy is a golden doodle, and I'm training him to be a therapy dog. And she's been helping me keep him and keep the boys. And so that's kind of what's going on with me. Um, and I just wanted to get in here and make sure that I gave you guys an update why I have the energy to do it. So now I'm going to close this particular update and I'm going to share it. And feedback is wonderful. So yeah, feedback is wonderful. There was another conversation I was going to move into, but it's not coming to me with clarity right now. And I don't want to drag this podcast out to wait for my memory. Oh, so I'm getting ready to exercise. I'm going to get on my stationary bike, my spin cycle, and exercise because I'm trying to get my body conditioned. It's been deconditioned all these months. And so I'm going to jump up here and exercise and get ready for radiation in a couple hours. So I hope that you have the most beautiful day on purpose because you deserve it. And if you don't do it for you, nobody's going to do it. If I decide not to continue with my treatment for cancer, one, nobody else can do it for me. So getting better is dependent on my mindset that I can do it and I'm going to do it. But the side effects, if I don't, are just as powerful in a negative sense as the side effects of it if I do. And so because it depends on me to have that residual effect on others, and I want to impact the world positively, I'm choosing, because of my love for others, to pursue and continue, and my love for myself, continue the treatments as prescribed. And so we have to do that. We have to show up for life no matter where we're at. If you're depressed, if you're down, going through a divorce, losing your kids, trying to get your kids back, undergoing employment issues, the bottom line is that if you pick up and use drugs, none of those things will come to pass quickly. They may come to pass 3 or 4 years down the road, but in the here and now, if you go ahead and decide to continue to use or to use drugs, you will negate all of your hard work. And I don't want that for you. So have a great day on purpose, because I know you can do it and you deserve it. Talk to you tomorrow.